Hey guys, karibuni sana. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Hey Nyokabi Niadze, how are you? Hey Ness Niadze, how are you? Thank you guys. Greeting from Dallas, Texas. I have Mr. Kariuku here. Today we are talking about NaiGat. This is I want to say that it's a business directory. We're gonna hear about it today. Let me turn this a little bit down. And he's here. Let me bring him to the camera. This is good information. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, Johnny?
Doing good, good. Do you want to share the video, by the way? Or you can give a few shout outs. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, you can share the video if you want to share on the pages or something, but you know, I've already shared on different platforms. You don't have to, you don't have to share right now. You can share it later. But let me give a few shout outs here. Naomi, thank you so much for watching. Father Joe Bako, thank you so much, Father, for watching. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. I see we have about 20 people. We can wait for one more minute and we can get started here. Tonight, we're talking about NaiGat. Is it NaiGat, by the way? Is there is a pronounced? Is it NaiGat or NaiGat?
It is NaiGat.
Oh, it's NaiGat. Okay.
Nairobi Gate.
Alrighty. So today we're gonna talk about NaiGat. I have Mr. Kariuku here. He's joining from is Boston. Is it Boston or is it? Where are you based?
I'm based right outside Washington D.C., the DMV area.
Oh, you're in DMV area. I don't know, for some reason I thought you're in Boston for some reason. I don't know why. But thank you so much for joining. We have about 32 people here. We can get started. And the first thing, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, your names, where you're from, and what you do for a living.
Yeah, sure. Georgie, thank you for having me tonight. And my name is Amy Kariuku. You can call me Amos Kariuku, but I like going by Kariuku.
Okay.
So as I just mentioned, I live in the Washington D.C. area, and for a living, actually, before I say what I do for work, I served in the U.S. Armed Forces. After that, so now I do work as a healthcare administrator.
Nice.
And I'm also an author.
Good.
And yeah, I'm an author of this book. It's called Excellence Through Self-Mastery.
Nice. What is it called again? If you don't mind saying the title again.
Excellence Through Self-Mastery.
That's good. So you're the author of that book?
Yes, I am the author of this book.
Okay.
And I'm also an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And I'm the founder of NaiGat.com.
Okay, I think me and you need to talk a little bit more because I'm speaking about healthcare administration. I think we need to have a chat when you do this after these videos. So where did you go to college? One of the things that I want to do here, the reason I ask people where they went to college, because you never know who's watching here. They might reach you for information about the major or the work you do. So if you don't mind, where did you go to college? Either here or in Kenya? If you want to share with the viewers.
Yeah, sure. I took some courses in Jomo Kenyatta University.
Okay.
I went there for 1 year before moving here.
Yeah.
And when I moved here, I actually did my master's in, it's called Virginia Commonwealth University. It's called VCU. It's Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
And before then, I did my undergraduate in a college called Liberty University.
I know it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is in Virginia as well. And I also did certificate in strategy management. This
Okay.
is postgraduate certificate at Georgetown in
Uh-huh.
Washington, D.C.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. And you on the healthcare administration, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's my day job.
Okay, that's your day job. So anybody who is thinking about the healthcare administration, you can reach to Kariuki here, and he can give you more information about that. The reason we are here, we're talking about NaiGat, and NaiGat, it is a platform where Mr. Kariuki is it fair to say is a business directory? Because you have all these, businesses that come and register through that. First of all, tell what it is. What is NaiGate?
So you just touched on part of it. NaiGate is a directory, and it has other things on top of being a directory.
Okay.
So if I can speak on to how it came about,
Uh-huh.
or the name itself, NaiGate,
Okay.
think of a gateway to Nairobi.
Yes.
But in essence, it's not just Nairobi, it's Kenya and East Africa. I just picked Nairobi because that's what I identify with most.
Okay. And when was it founded? When did you found this company?
So the founding of the company I founded this company back in February of this year, but the official launch was in July of this year. So about 2.5, 3 months ago.
Okay.
So it's been several months.
And the company, is it based here or is it based in Kenya? Or if you want to say, where are the headquarters for this company?
So the company, the offices are in Nairobi.
Okay.
And so that's where the people doing the work in the background, they're in Nairobi, they're Kenyans, Kenyan youth college graduates. So that's where the headquarters is. But me being here, I'm still a representation of NaiGat to the diaspora and as well as in Kenya. I mean, since it's an online platform, I can easily work with the guys back home.
Okay. Can you tell the viewers who are watching here, what is it about? I know you mentioned it's a business directory, but how do we go about? Is it people who have the businesses? Because I saw even there's events there. People who are having the events here in US, they can be able to, to put it on your website. If you can just expound on that, what is NaiGat in a nutshell? Like, what does it comprise? Is it business only, or just like have a social aspect of it? If you can just expound a little bit, so the viewers can, know a little bit before we dig deeper about this company.
Sure, and the best way to do that, let me go back to answer the question, why NaiGat?
Yes.
Why did I even think of doing NaiGat?
Yeah.
So what was the need or the problem that we're trying to fix? So NaiGat, we pride in being a social enterprise, and with that, what we are trying to do, or what our main goal is to bring visibility to the small business owners, the skilled artisans back home. And the best way to do that is to have a platform like NaiGat where we can list their businesses, their services, so that we increase their visibility, not only in Kenya or in East Africa, but on a global scale. So on NaiGat platform, we list businesses, and we also sponsor events. If you have an event coming up here in the diaspora or in Kenya, in East Africa, we can host that or sponsor that on the homepage. And we also do advertisements on our homepage. And we also manage social media pages for people who, for whatever reason, they might be too busy to manage their own social media pages, or they do not have as much technical knowledge on how to.
Okay, and if I can go back a little bit, you say you sponsor the events. I met you in Jersey last weekend. Do you go there as a sponsor, or do the company pay for you putting their information on your page? How does it work? Or is it vice versa, or how does that work? If you want to explain on that.
So if Georgie has an event coming up in Dallas and you approach us and say, okay, I want to advertise my event on your platforms. So there is a fee for that. But on the flip side, if we want to sponsor Georgie, not charge you, that's where it comes in. We are sponsoring your event, and we can also go an extra mile and do some additional sponsoring towards hosting your event.
Okay.
Whatever cost goes towards your event.
Okay. Is this like a Kenyan replica of Yelp? Have you heard about Yelp.com? It's gonna replace the Yellow Pages here in US. Is it? Are you trying to come up with the same concept?
Yes, so the NaiGat platform has inspirations from platforms like Yelp. And so the idea is we can have our own, that is a signature for East Africa, borrowing the ideas from Yelp, from Foursquare, from Google, from all these other directory platforms, because there are so many out there. But the key is for us to custom make ours, tailored to the East African businesses and the East African community. So yes, we have some inspirations from Yelp and the likes.
Yeah, and I don't know where you're. This is a good business. I think you have ventured to, because Yelp was, I think, was founded in 2004, and this company, I was looking the other day. I think they have revenues of almost 1 billion, and Yelp is just a business directory, like the one you have just started. And I was looking, they have 148 million reviews on their website, so you can see there's need for it, and there's need for people to advertise their events, whether it's a social events, whether it's business, and all that good stuff. Let's move to the other part of the accommodation and reservations, because I saw, if me, George, I want to go to Mombasa or Watamu, I saw there are some hotels there. How does that work? Are you affiliated to these hotels or these businesses you are listing on your page?
So we are not affiliated with the hotels or the accommodation locations. So what we do is list them on our platform and we can do advertising for them. But when it comes to making reservations, now you move from our platform and you go to their platform. Now in the near future, we can plug in the mechanism for people to make reservations on our platform. But for now, you cannot do reservations on our platform. You have to click out of our platform to make reservations through the hotel's platform.
Okay, and do you ask them or they approach you, or how does that work? I think I'm trying to figure out, like, how does that work when it comes to these businesses? Do they even know they're on this platform, or do they ask you to be on this platform, or how does that work?
So I want to say it's a mixture of both, because if you think of the small business owners back home, that a lot of them don't even have the online presence know-how. Yeah. So for those, you list their businesses and you let them know it's there. They look at it, they claim the page, and if they do, they will want to do their advertising on the homepage. That's where now you negotiate with them in terms of how much they need to pay for that. Okay. And some of them, another group of them, they upload themselves. We review the listing before it goes live, make sure everything looks okay, and then that's when it gets published.
Okay, and I look at your website, and this is probably one of the best website that I've seen. And I'm not saying it because you're here, because there is each and every reservation there, or each and every event. There is a Google. Is it a Google map there down on that Google? How do you do that? Is there a map to show you where the business is located, or if you want to explain that, what is that?
Yeah. So what we have done with our platform is make sure that we have used. I don't want to get too technical with it, but we have the API keys to plug into the website, such that a pinpoint is actually a pin drop of the location of where the business is. So it's very accurate. And this is for all businesses. Even if you don't have a physical address or physical location, you can just choose whatever you want your business to identify with in terms of location. If you're in Dallas, you can just random place in Dallas, so that people, when they look at it, they have an idea of where your business is.
Okay, and what do you see this business in the next maybe few years? I know you just launched these, this February, and looking at it, it has so many businesses there. You have the Google Map. It has, 3 countries already, because you guys, you serve Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, right?
So right now we're in Kenya. All over Kenya, it's not just Nairobi. So in the next week or 2 weeks, the Uganda and Tanzania platforms will go live. And where we see ourselves with this business or this platform, we are mostly focused on bringing value and creating employment back home. And let me speak to the Find a Pro feature on the homepage of our platform. On the very top, there's something that says Find a Pro. So what that does, that's the key feature that we are looking to use in East Africa. And we are using it in Kenya right now to bring about employment. Think in terms of when you're here, Georgie, and you need someone to maybe take some photos for you back home for your event coming up,
Yeah,
back
that's
in Kenya.
great. Yes.
Or if you need someone to go and fix your grandma's AC or electrical system back home, you can just go there and choose, what service you're looking for, your budget, the date, the location. Once you submit, it goes to a pool of service providers that have registered with us, and they can compete based on your budget and your specific needs.
Okay.
And the way this creates employment is from the simple fact that people who don't have online presence, they can get those notifications on their cell phones and get an email notification as well.
Are you going to launch an app? And I'm sure you will. How soon do you expect to see this? Because it's a great idea that you have came up with. Like nobody has ever thought about this. Are you going to come with an app for people? Just it's a click away and just people they can get the services they need?
Yes, an app is upcoming, but right now we want to use the platform, the website, because this is exactly what we use to feed the app. But in the background, that work is ongoing, but it's not all full out in terms of it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks or such, but in the near future.
Yeah, let's talk about the social media coverage. And this is one of the events, the things you're doing there on this page. How are you going to get the exposure for people who have the businesses? They don't have that internet visibility, and you want to help them on your platform. How are you managing this to bring them maybe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? How are you doing that?
So what we have done, one of the things we have done is that on our platform, we do not have any ads, external ads that pop up every time you visit our platform. And on our social media pages as well, Facebook and Instagram, we have thousands of followership already. And what we have done with those, the content that we post there is not just any content. It's content geared towards or inspired by the businesses we have listed on our pages. And what we do every now and then, we just pick one business that is doing well based on the customer reviews, and we just highlight them or give them a shout out. And this, brings up their visibility. Not only in Kenya, but anyone who's accessing our platforms and our social media pages.
Yeah, and one thing that I haven't gotten, I need your clarification on that is these services is for people who live here in diaspora looking for services back home, or the people in Kenya, they can as well use this app?
So we have, we have two platforms. Think of it this way: we have a platform, NaiGat.com. This is for Kenya and East Africa. Okay. But on the same platform, you can click diaspora or NaiGat.com/diaspora. That's the platform where we have businesses owned by East Africans here in the USA. And those are restaurants, lawyers, all sorts of businesses. So it's one platform, but it has different pages on it.
So if I am looking to build a house in future and I'm looking for a contractor, that's the information that I can get on this platform. Is that right?
Yes, if you're looking to build your house back home and you're looking for a fundi, from here you can just go on the platform and look for the fundi there.
Yes.
Yeah, the fundi back home.
Yeah. And I know we have a lot of real estate and the land people they sell. Do you have that as well?
Yes, we do have realtors and real estate companies.
Okay.
But we are not actually selling the land or anything like that. We just
you just list.
So we have we do that. Yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna come to that because I have some questions about how do you know if somebody who is posting on your website, they're actually not conning people? Because we have heard about cases, people posting on different forums or platforms. Okay, I'm selling a land, is 1.2 million, and people, they pay that money. How is NaiGat making sure that each and every listing that is legit in your on your website? How do you go about that? Do you vet these listings, or is up to the buyers to vet their own customers, their potential people who are selling the land and the real estate?
So the way we do the vetting, if you submit your business listing, Georgie has a real estate company that sells houses. So it doesn't go live. My team has to review it, what you submitted, and look at it, make sure this is a legitimate business, it makes sense before they publish it. Now, as a customer, if I come on NaiGat and I see Georgie Real Estate, and he's saying he's selling some houses, right? And then I reach out to Georgie. Now, the transaction that happens external to our platform, where the customer comes to your real estate business and pays you, NaiGat does not get involved in that transaction. The money doesn't channel through us. So that's external to the platform. But to answer your question, before the business listings go live, they have to be vetted and they have to be screened to make sure it's legitimate businesses. But at the same time, we also have to keep in mind, in Kenya, the nature of our market, we have so many freelancers, right? We have people who fix cars. They do not have an actual brick and mortar mechanic shop. And this is almost the bulk of the people we're trying to bring the visibility to. And if we were to vet those out, that you have to have a business location, you have to have an address, then it will be the purpose of us trying to create the employment back home.
Okay, and the other thing, when I was going through the website, I was concerned. It's good you're coming out here, you're giving all this information, but I guarantee there's somebody here who is watching and taking notes as we speak, and they're gonna have something exactly like you're doing. How are you gonna make this stand out? NaiGat to stand out than any other person who is trying to copy your idea? Because it's apparent somebody's gonna do this as we speak. Somebody's writing notes on this idea, and they're gonna come up with another platform exactly like, just tweak a little bit, another platform just like this. What makes you stand out than any other company there who is is doing a business listing and directory?
Yeah, that's a very good point, Georgie. And let me just say that competition is good, but good competition.
Yeah.
Not the one that we need just to chop each other's feet just so we can get ahead and such.
Yeah.
So if anyone is trying to come up with the same product or the same service that we are offering, so our focus should only be to the customer or the end user. As long as we keep our brand and we keep the marketing part of it, we keep our brand to be, adding so much value to the users, to the customers. Anyone who's coming to compete with us, I would say it would be fair game because we cannot stop them from wanting to come up with a similar platform.
Yeah.
But our focus is the end user, is the customers, is creating employment back home.
Okay. Let's come to the idea of privacy, and this is huge because there is payment involved on this. There is a lot of personal information on your website. How do you ensure that there are measures to safeguard people's information? If I go there, me as Georgie, put my name there, my identification there, and put all my, for instance, my billing information there. How do you safeguard this information?
Yeah, that's a very good point because especially when it comes to privacy, that's what most customers, all of us, including myself, every time we go to a platform, we are concerned of what they're doing with our information. But the key point is on the NaiGat platform, we do not process any transactions on the platform. Any payments on all payments, they go through a third party. If you're paying for your advertising, the invoice that's sent to you is going to be processed through things like PayPal, and that's an entire different platform. They have their security systems. And the reason we are not doing the processing on the NaiGat platform right now is because we are so much focused on the user just having an ease of use as we build up on our plugins for payments and our compatibility with payment systems. But as far as security systems, we do have those in place, and we do have full-time an eye on the security systems and the operation of the website.
Security. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that any platform or any business we have to keep. You cannot, take your eyes off of it. So we have constant watch on that.
Okay, and do you mind if I have an event here in Dallas, like let's say Prudential Show is having a big major event, do you mind sharing how much are your charges if you have to be put on your listing on a NaiGat platform?
So right now for the diaspora, if Georgie wants to list
Mm-hmm.
your Prudential show on our platform, right now it's free because we just launched barely a month ago for the diaspora platform. We launched in August. So, but to host your event or to sponsor your event on our platform, right now it's no more than $50 a week.
What do you mean sponsor?
Have it on the homepage. Like if you go on our platform on the homepage, you
Yeah.
see the events. We have some events right there.
Okay.
So if you want us to be there, it will be no more than $50 for it to be there for a whole week.
Okay, so $50. Okay, that's fair. And in Kenya, maybe somebody from Kenya is watching on here. How much do you charge for them to put the listings on your page?
So for Kenya, we had it for free since July until September for about 3 months, 2 to 3 months, and it was free to list your businesses there. But now, if you're in Kenya, to list your business is one-time fee of shillings, Kenya shillings 399. So about $4, one-time fee to have your business listed there.
Okay, and how long does it stay there? Is it stay there forever? Is you have a time limit?
Yeah, it stays there. It's unlimited. Once you have your business there, you have it listed there. Unless you want to take it down, once you pay
Nice.
the one-time fee, you don't have to pay every year. It's just one time fee.
That is great. And I think the last point that I have here, unless we have questions, is about how we can be able to reach you. I know we have so many events coming up on this fall season. If somebody want to reach you, how they can be able to get you, maybe you can give you the website. You can give your phone number if you want to give your phone number. Or any other pertinent information regarding how they can be able to reach you.
Sure. So if you want to reach me, the easiest way to reach me is just you can email admin@naigat.com, or if you go on naigat.com, at the bottom you see all the phone numbers, all the WhatsApp phone numbers. You can reach me or you can reach our team, and we are pretty responsive and get back to you.
And do you have email address for these NaiGat? If people want to.
Yes, the general email for NaiGat, it's listing@naigat.com, LISTING, and naigat.com. But if you want to send an email to come to me, you can send to admin@naigat.com.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the last word if you just want to say the last word about NaiGat, so we can finish this program. I'm so happy you're able to come here. I know you have been planning for these for the last 3 weeks, but I've been so busy. But finally, you have been able to come here. So if you can give the last word or your parting shot, so we can finish this broadcast. I know it was short, but we're expecting more to come on NaiGat platform, and you're looking out for that. So last word, and so we can finish the broadcast.
So last word, Georgie, first and foremost, I want to thank you and commend you for what you do once again, bringing people on this show to dialogue on not only issues, but how we can all help each other grow in business and as people, as one people. So the other thing I want to say is NaiGat, the whole idea of NaiGat is unity, unifying our community, Kenya and East Africa, and in doing so, helping elevate the East African businesses, the small, medium size, and the rest. And the other thing I want to say to the Kenyan community here in the diaspora and the East Africans here in the diaspora, I think it's about time we just unite in a business front and support those businesses, East African businesses, support our professionals, and with unity in business, and not trying to chop each other's feet. Yeah. I think we can move forward and we can do big things, especially back home.
Yeah, thank you so much. I've been looking forward for this interview. And it was great to see you in New Jersey last week. We had so much fun. If there's any way I can be able to help, feel free to reach me just on a phone call away, so we can see how we can help each other. Remember, how we do here is just inform, inspire, and educate. So any information you want, you can get it out on the page. So I ask you if you can come back here on the comment. If somebody has a question, you can be able to reply back on the comment, so you can engage with the viewers that way. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And you have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Georgie.
Alrighty. Have a good night. Alrighty. That's it. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Mhm.